Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chase and welcome to main event. My name is Dave Easton, alongside the commentary experience of Tim Price.
Yes, it's great to be here for main event, your commentary experience. Myself, and well, we are in for what should be a hell of a main event.
We are indeed. What a main event we have. This has been booked today, ladies and gentlemen. Daniel Cage will take on Brodie Lee. It will be your main event tonight. What an opportunity for both these talents, of course, very original talents of NSW, to show who will really be maybe just going on for a title shot down the future. Who will win? You'll find out later on as Cage versus Lee. But we're going to kick things off from SmackDown as Chad Gable takes on Tristan Knight. If you remember, American Alpha defeated the Bludgeon Brothers on SmackDown last week. A huge chance for Gable to upset the odds once again here tonight.
It's definitely a huge opportunity for Chad Gable to keep the momentum rolling for American Alpha. As I said, American Alpha scoring a huge victory over the Bludgeon Brothers on the last SmackDown.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first being coming to the ring by Jason Jordan. He is a member of American Alpha, Chad Gable.
This is quite the opportunity for Chad Gable to just get that momentum, for American Alpha going, well, keeping it going. Said he picked up an absolutely huge victory on the last edition of SmackDown over the Bludgeon Brothers. To the shock, I think, of many. We'll see, can they keep the momentum going?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you say, thank you very much for tuning in to main event. And now remember to officially retweet the official NSW tweet if you want to play the biscuit experience at the end of the show. Also, make sure you keep your bets coming. The bets are back if you were here with us last night. And of course, all proceeds, of course, go to Tim's 10-year contract.
Of course.
But
on the experience.
Exactly. Don't forget that. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent is being coming to the ring by Trey Savage. He is a member of the Bludgeon Brothers, Tristan Knight.
In this matchup, Tristan is going to, look to get that revenge, look to get payback for the loss of him and Trey Savage suffered on SmackDown to really, get the momentum on back to their side to really show that, don't mess around with the Bludgeon Brothers or you will get bludgeoned.
That's true. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have just got an email.
Ooh.
I have got an email. This is from Maz. And he's saying that he's got a huge announcement to make next week. And in fact, he's just texted messages now as well. Yeah, he's got a huge announcement to make tomorrow night on SmackDown this week about a massive announcement.
Ooh, I wonder what that announcement's gonna be. I can't wait to hear what Mass Freeway has to say, what he's going to announce. He's always got huge announcements.
You know what? I love his huge announcements.
Who doesn't?
That's true. Of course, Bludgeon Brothers taking their time to get into the ring, so we're just stalling for time here. Don't mind us.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing that the Bludgeon Brothers do. They love to intimidate their opponents, get in their heads, and that is what Tristan and Trey Savage are looking to do to get, Tristan just himself the upper hand in the early goings of this matchup.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to get underway for our first match on main event tonight. Blue shirt is your referee, as always, as we're here in the Chase Center in San Francisco. I actually got to see the bridge today.
Oh, how lovely.
Yeah.
It's a long bridge.
It is a hell of a long bridge, to be honest. A bit cold today, a bit nippy, as they would say.
Yeah, surprisingly. Look at this. Oh, but I'll tell you what's not nippy, and that's the hot action you're seeing in the ring.
You get to see great hot action like this on SmackDown. Of course, keep an eye out on our Twitter for when the show goes live.
The surfboard stretch applied. But Chad Gable just able to break out and try to go for a pin, but Chad Gable to break out, kick out. Now back inside corner, and oh no, bounces against the corner.
Oh, look at this. Oh, nice. T-bone by Tristan Knight. Tristan Knight, of course, not a slouch in a singles competitor of his own, Tim. You've got to think Gable is going to have his work cut out for him in this one.
They'll definitely get his work cut out. A hell of a look. Yeah, definitely no slouch is Tristan in the ring, of course. A former world champion is into a cover after the T-bone. No, a kick out from Gable.
Bludgeon Brothers very upset after their loss over American Alpha on last week's SmackDown. And well, Tristan Knight, I got word with Tristan Knight earlier today, and he said to me, he's looking to right the wrongs of the last show.
Well, I'm surprised you were able to get any words from him.
I've just dropped my pen.
Oh no, that's not good. Intern, pick it up.
That's alright, I got it.
Ah,
Don't want his mutts on it.
that's true.
There's a big shot. You're going to run out of time. If you haven't bet already, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you have, because you're going to run out of time very shortly for that. As Deep Night!
Oh, big deep night!
That could do it! The cable!
Cover hook off the leg!
No!
No!
Not on this occasion.
Oh no, Jack Abel able to fight off the damage through the kick. Or could he? No, he couldn't. There's a big end of Knights.
Into the cover, hook of the leg. And that is it!
Oh my god, and well, Tristan Knight with a dominating victory over Chad Cable.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Tristan Knight.
And that is just pure dominance shown by Tristan Knight. He definitely gets the revenge he wanted, the payback after the loss suffered on SmackDown. Good lord.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. You do not want to anger the Bludgeon Brothers at the best of times.
No, you really don't. Yeah, Tristan Knight was a man on a mission.
And if you're a man on a mission, you'll be watching NSW 4 times a week. Raw, Main Event, SmackDown and NXT. Remember, next week is the go-home shows to the Royal Rumble, so you want to tune in because you know it is going to be chaotic, as always, in NSW. Make sure you follow our Twitter at NSW_Fed and also our YouTube channel. Coming up next, what about this Killer Whale in action against Willie Street? If this doesn't have a big boy in it, I am going to be disappointed. It is coming up next.
Yeah, it better have a big boy in it, otherwise I'm going to be disappointed too. Because we're seeing 2 big boys about to get in the ring, and I hope we've reinforced it.
Of course. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, being accompanied by Joe Disney, the hardcore legend Joe Disney, and AJZ, Killer Whale.
So yeah, we better reinforce that ring, because you look at the size of Killer Whale. He's a man who could absolutely destroy you, and yeah, this is 2 big boys going to go at it in the ring. You see the hardcore legend. I'm going to look to help Killer Whale get a huge victory alongside HAZ.
And of course, let's just quickly, while we're waiting for the Disney Alliance to make their entrance, of course, if you joined us for Raw last night, you'd know that Adrian Kincaid is the number 30th entry into the Royal Rumble, Men's Royal Rumble. Alex Vader gets the 20th entry for the women. You're going to be thinking next week is going to be very interesting. As I say, we're building up to the Royal Rumble. Keep an eye out on Twitter for when that goes live, of course. Well, Raw's all over the place at the minute. I think after last night, of course, just an update for if you're wondering. Dan Moster's still at a local medical facility in Los Angeles after King Oliver Bisping just snapped at him last night.
He snapped at him and absolutely brutalised him, but I don't blame Oliver Bisping for his actions. After the show it was about to go off the air.
It did indeed, of course. We were shocked about this, and let's now turn our attentions, Tim, to the Disney Alliance, of course. Killer Whale coming back to NSW in the last few weeks. Disney sort of getting the gang back together, you could say.
Oh, yeah, definitely getting the cam out together. I mean, we know what HSC and Killer Whale have done as a collective unit, former tag team champions. Now, 2 just destructive guys who are extremely strong in the ring. I think you are going to see a destructive matchup coming your way.
Mr. Joe Disney, the hardcore legend, of course. We're not at the arena tonight, so I can't thank him for the carrots.
Yes, we're in a studio.
Yes, NXT and Main Event, we are in the studio. So, I like the fist though. Everyone loves a good fist in NSW, of course.
Oh, everyone loves a good fisting. How can you not?
That's true. As EJZ, of course, was unsuccessful. It was eliminated very, very early last night, if I remember rightly, Tim, in that Battle Royal.
Yeah, he was the first eliminated. It did come very quickly, so it's a disappointment for HAZ. We'll see if Killer Whale can pick up a huge victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, he is the son of a plumber, a pencil sharpener, a carpenter. He is Willie Street.
Of course, Willie Street won't have any allies in this matchup. He's got to go at it alone. We know what Willie Street's done in the ring. You know, his accomplishments are impressive. And we'll see, can he get a huge victory over the likes of Killer Whale?
I actually had a quick word with Willie Street earlier today, Tim.
Okay.
I said to him, I said, what is the thing that you want to do most in NSW? And you know what he said to me?
What's that?
He said, watch. And he got his foot and he turned it a bit.
Okay.
Never understood what he meant.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as I say, Willie Street ready for action here tonight. If you know what he meant, why don't you post it in the comments on our YouTube channel? Because we're desperate for them.
Yeah, give us, or in our chat, just give us a hint if you think you know what the answer is.
No prizes, of course. Just see if you actually you get what it was. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. No, you know what? How many people, Tim, can you say actually hold that thought? Has anyone? Even the son of a plumber, carpenter, pencil sharpener can do a Russian leg sweep. As I was saying, how many people actually outweigh Willie Street? Not many.
Not many, but Killer Whale is one of them. We are seeing a big size difference between the two, and you don't see it often with Willie Street's opponents.
Look at this. Look at the shots after giving him the clap early on. Just going to work on Killer Whale. And again!
Oh, gives him that clap. And he's just throwing bombs, but I don't think Killer Whale took kindly to it as a loose press and a closed fist punches.
Well, again, ladies and gentlemen, just a quick reminder that you do have, if you want to bet, you can do so. Bets are back in NSW, of course. We'll remind you as much as we can. Just a quick reminder as well, of course, for tonight's main event sponsors. Of course, Florida Water, fruity Florida Water. Get it in some good stores.
And some bad ones.
And also by Francis Toffee Apples. If you like to suck and get a lovely reward, you want Francis Toffee Apples.
That guy has a lot of food, or gal, or I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute, the Disney effect in full effect here tonight on main event.
Yeah, but you can see Killer Whale. He's holding his knee. Could he been hurt there?
I think Disney realised what was happening.
No!
Give Killer Whale just a bit of a chance here. Look at this. Oh, following him. If he's got a bad knee, that's not going to help.
And so, no, maybe he doesn't. Oh, wait a minute.
Anyone! Even someone who's really, really big can do a Russian leg sweep.
Do a big boy, do a big... No. Come on.
Look at this, though. This is Killer Whale at his best.
Wow.
He is very athletic for a big man. Into the cover, not going to get more than a one on this occasion.
Was able to kick out, but you know, forcing him to use up energy in that kick out as, oh my goodness, has him up.
No, but look at this, though.
Willie Street flying out of it.
Street with a couple of hard shots. Big chop. Look at this, he is fighting with everything here.
He really is, again, just throwing those shots. And Killer now bomb to your crotch.
No way. Oh my god.
Oh,
alley-oop.
Jesus. Yeah, the alley-oop is, I think we thankfully have reinforced the ring.
Look at this now, Willie Street. Look at these jabs. Oh, titties. Oh, but look at Disney. Disney distracting the referee once again and then falling off the apron.
He was just going ref. The turnbuckle's, you know, dodgy.
Oh, but look out. Elbow!
Oh, bang!
The bionic elbow.
It's in our cover hook off the leg.
And Willie Street beats Killer Whale. Wow, what a performance from the son of a plumber, carpenter, and a pencil sharpener here tonight.
Yeah, it's quite a performance. Beat him in convincing fashion, and nobody can say they can do that because a man like Killer Whale, but I'm a bit angry, Dave.
Why is that?
No big boy.
No big boy indeed, ladies and gentlemen. But at the end of the day, I think Willie Street wouldn't care. He picks up the win here tonight on main event.
And there was a fan who said something about what Willie Street could have meant.
What was that?
They put heel turn ?
Well, I don't know, but hopefully
I don't get it.
Hopefully you'll not heel turn and you'll watch the Royal Rumble with us. Of course, the go home shows start with Raw next week, of course, as we count down to my favourite pay-per-view, the Royal Rumble. Of course, make sure you check our Twitter for when we go live with that. And of course, don't be fickle.
Don't be fickle. It's going to be amazing.
Coming up next, Alexa Bliss takes on Bayley These two SmackDown women's superstars looking to push their way up the rankings and get into the thoughts of Sasha Banks, the women's title holder. Let's find out what happens next on Main Event.
What a matchup this is going to be in, yeah. We'll see. Sasha Banks has to be watching this, backstage, seeing about, potential opponents to go for a championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, she is 5 foot of Fury, Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, Alexa Bliss really, wants a shot to become SmackDown Women's Champion. And if she can defeat Brodie, she'll get one step closer to getting her shot. Who knows, baby, if Alexa Bliss could think of doing something nasty to Brodie, because the friendship that Bayley and Sasha Banks have had in the past.
Boston connection, of course.
Yes, the Boston connection. So we'll see what Alexa Bliss would do in this matchup.
The thing is, Sasha Banks, of course, we're going to see Sasha Banks against Becky Lynch at the Royal Rumble. That has been made official by Maz Freeway. But you've got to be thinking as well, these two girls, as they would desperately be maybe the next challenge after that. Well, anyway, Before Tim says anything, ladies and gentlemen, making our way to the ring, it's Bayley!
And you say Bayley and
Sasha
Banks have that friendship. Well,
wait for Tim Price's favourite thing in the whole world.
What?
It's the Tim Price Bayley Buddies!
Oh, shut up, Dave. These are not my favourite things in the world. What we seen last night was my favourite thing in the world, and that was Dan Masters getting beaten the shit out of.
Well, that is...
You know what? This week should come out to the ring and stop tearing those stupid things apart. It'd be hilarious.
Well, I think Bisping to be kept away from the arena would probably be a good thing right now, the frame of mind he's in.
Yes, that probably is, best for the safety of other people. Now maybe you should go to that local medical facility.
Maybe Bayley could take the Bayley Buddies, the Tim Price Bayley Buddies.
No, then do not associate me with them.
See, she's pointing at you.
No, she's not. We're in a studio, Dave.
Yeah, well, she's pointing at the camera and she knows you're in the studio.
No.
Here we go. Remember, get your bet in if you haven't already, ladies and gentlemen. Underway again as Alexa Bliss with a big suplex. Of course, just a quick reminder, of course, if you want to support NSW in any way possible, you can. If you've got Twitch Prime, you can subscribe to us for free just by having Twitch Prime.
Stupid!
That is stupid if you haven't done that already.
Fickle.
And fickle as well. How many times can Tim be right, ladies and gentlemen?
I'm always right.
That is very true. And of course, remember, also retweet the official NSW tweet to play the Biscuit Experience at the end of the show.
Because who doesn't love a Biscuit Experience?
That is true. As Bayley in control early on here. Chain wrestling. You don't usually see this in NSW.
Gotta love chain wrestling. Takes you back to the 80s. I wasn't even born then.
That's true. Really? Of course you were born in the... Aren't you like 53 or something?
Excuse me, I'm 27.
My God, you had a hard paper round.
What? I look great.
Sit out, Jawjacker by Alexa Bliss now. Bliss. Of course, these two girls, Tim, of course, are the future... Oh, well, dear.
Well, Alexa did dodge out the way.
Well, that is true. I was going to say, these two girls, definitely the future of women's wrestling. Bayley... stretchy girl.
A lovely stretchy girl, Alexa Bliss. And I have to agree, these two women are the future of, women's wrestling. They have bright futures ahead of them. And right now, Alexa Bliss is applying that stretchy woman. But Bayley breaks out of it.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, your chance to bet is going to end very soon. So if you haven't done so already, please do so. Get involved in the channel, of course. As a Jawjacker again by Alexa Bliss. And right into the titties. Are you going to cry?
Oh, I'm going to cry. Why is she saying you're going to cry to the end?
Well. Oh, dear.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. Rachel Walker's not about, is she?
Who?
Never mind.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. Cut the commercial.
Quick.
Back inside, ladies and gentlemen, here is Bailey sent into the ropes. Alexa Bliss with a hip toss.
Oh, beautiful hip toss. Bailey's in some real trouble with Alexa Bliss.
Can Alexa Bliss... Oh, double knees here.
Oh, some insult to injury.
Oh, dear me.
Now a cover hook off the leg.
Oh,
No.
2 count only.
Just a 2, and Alexa Bliss getting frustrated. Well, we know what Alexa Bliss is like. When she starts, building up the win, she starts to get angry.
I'm just being... Oh, but there's a DDT! I was going to say something funny, but it doesn't make any difference. Oh, wow!
Wow, Alexa Bliss with a huge victory.
Have we got a party or something to go to? Because we're going through these matches quite quick.
Damn it, Dave, it's meant to be a surprise.
Oh, sorry. Oh, we're all going to see Dan Masters after, aren't we?
Yeah, right. Don't ask about the kendo stick.
Right, okay. Why is Bisping dressing up? No, ladies and gentlemen, remember that our next show is SmackDown Live. We'll tell you a bit about the main event of SmackDown Live after the next match. You can possibly tell that we're running out of cutscenes, so we needed to put this in here.
Yeah, yes. So we've got that party to go to.
This show's on for record length. Shortest length, anyway. Moving on. Coming up next, the tag team champions of Raw are going to take on the former tag champs High Octane. It's One Sec High Octane coming up next.
Match up this week. Well, we got tag team action, so this should run for a while.
You would think, wouldn't you?
I've jinxed it, haven't I?
You have.
Oops.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first the team of Ian and Blake Riley, High Octane.
Well, we'll see who will get the victory, but yeah, here is High Octane, of course, yeah. Former, tag team champions, and they want to get to those heights again, and, if they can defeat the current tag team champions, that would definitely put them up there to, get a shot down the line.
And, yeah, of course, High Octane, of course, really do really well against big men.
Yeah, they really have a knack for it, so, they might have a chance to defeat One Sec here tonight and show that they deserve a shot at the titles. Yeah,
and of course, One Sec, you'll realise are going to be managerless here because Dan Masters is no more.
But Dan Masters is no more, and Bisping's, not here.
And Katie doesn't manage unless it's Bisping, so
yeah.
One Sec managerless. If you would like to be manager of One Sec, put an application in the post.
Ooh.
No, you're a commentator. You've got a 10-year contract.
Ah, okay. Fine. Well, I did get in contact with a friend recently.
Right.
I mean, I don't really know. They're just an online person called Joey.
Joey?
Yeah.
No, sorry. Don't know who you mean. Ladies and gentlemen, their opponents, they are the current Raw Tag Team Champions. One Sec. I meant to say Megal and Nogi One Sec, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I wonder what Megal and Nogi are thinking of what happened to Dan Masters on Raw, but well, I think a part of them doesn't really care. They probably felt he deserved it. Much like myself and Bisping, but they are the current Raw Tag Team Champions.
And at the Royal Rumble, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be One Sec defending them Raw Tag Team Championships against the Destruction, Zadlan and Extreme after they won in a hellacious 8-man elimination tag match last night.
Yeah, the Destruction, they really showed their own ways of destruction with their huge victory. By being, surviving just as a duo to the very end, neither of them got eliminated in the matchup. It really showed dominance. Oh, I just got an email.
Okay.
It says, please get me to manage One Sec. It's very cold and dark here.
Ah, who's that from?
Joey.
Who's Joey?
He's just an online friend, okay?
He did the deal!
He did that Michinoku deal.
Well, pin him then.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh.
It's One Sec. What do you expect? They want to continue the punishment. There's, oh god, the legs into the ropes.
And that is a Megal. I always get these two mixed up. Despite one of them was the longest reigning European champion. Too fast.
So, It's all good. Well, that is one way to just try and neutralise the tag team and make sure no tags are made.
Send it into the ropes, yeah. And no, I thought it was going to be a tag, but not on this occasion, of course. Now, what happens is, by the way, what happens if High Octane somehow win this, Tim? Does that put them next in line after the destruction?
No, you'd have to think so. I definitely think it'd put them next in line for, a short tag team titles if, that very well does happen. There's, double super kick!
That was right on the button, but a hot tag, a really hot tag.
Oh, it's fiery hot. But look at that, just drop kick doesn't take Nuki down.
Well, that's what usually happens here, is a Samoan drop by a Samoan.
Big Samoan drop. And now just grabbing the hip, but no. Him Riley there, not letting happen. And oh my goodness.
It seems like 1 sec aren't messing about here tonight.
Man, they're really on there, down to business. They don't want, High Octane to get victory tonight and show that they deserve a shot. They want to show they are ready to take on the destruction at the Royal Rumble.
Well, to get your bet in, if you haven't already, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be running out of time very shortly. We will remind you, is Noki going to work here on Ian Riley.
Going to work, and now swinging neck breaker by Huggle.
I wonder what Maz is going to talk about tomorrow night.
Oh, I can't wait. He's going to have a huge announcement. I mean, his best freeway. You've got the squeaky chair.
Not tomorrow night. Yeah, not tomorrow night. I mean, next show.
Whenever it is.
I think it's
maybe
probably
Saturday.
Probably Saturday, yeah. Super SmackDown Saturday.
Oh, love it.
That's what happens when you don't have a schedule anymore, I guess.
I guess so.
Oh, Ian Riley's really... I thought he was going to kick him in the ass for a minute there.
Yeah, it'd be effective, but no, just a neck breaker using the knee tear. And that old big clothesline. And another.
Could High Octane actually once again defy the odds? Because they seem to do much better against these big teams. Cover here, into the cover for the 1, 2. What?
Oh my god! What?
The kingdom is crumbling! Ladies and gentlemen.
Really is.
Oh my god! High Octane have just beaten the tag team champions!
Oh god, that is a shocker. And you've got to think the destruction must be watching this from an awkward angle and absolutely loving this.
Ian and Blake Riley beat up big men again.
Well, it seems it's their speed that gives them that advantage.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, talking about tag team action, look at this for SmackDown. Georgie Mack, the new #1 contender, is going to team up with Gilberto to take on Thomas End and the Intercontinental champion, Woken Littlewood. Both of the top champions going to be on the same team as we get ready for SmackDown. Remember to check Twitter for when we go live.
I was told that if you used to look at the camera, Broken Littlewood looked like you just fed him 5 cans of energy drink.
Because that's what he's like. Ladies and gentlemen, talking about your main event, it's coming up next. Daniel Cage versus Brodie Lee, 2 SmackDown superstars looking to see if they can continue their winning ways. Who's going to win? It's coming up next.
This is going to be a absolutely huge match. 2 veterans of the ring of NSW. God, what a main event we have here. 4 main events.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, he is the Cage, Daniel Cage.
Yeah, this is, quite a matchup for Daniel Cage. If he could defeat an individual like Brodie Lee, he'll definitely, 10 steps ahead, for a potential title shot down the line, because it has been a bit of a while for Daniel Cage, being a champion in NSW.
Yeah, but let's not go against what Daniel Cage has done here in NSW, though.
Oh no, you definitely can't go against it, but a lot of time, as a lot of people say, what you've done recently.
Oh, well, that is true, of course. But of course, remember, former World Heavyweight Champion, United States Champion, NSW Tag Team Champion, World Tag Team Champion. The guy knows how to win, but Tim, you might be right, What has he done recently?
So, if you could get, a big victory against the Brodie Lee, it's going to definitely put his confidence up there. I think he's just got to build those wins up to get a potential, future title shot. 'Cause he's done it all in the past. A lot of people say it's back in the past.
Well, he's still got the millions.
And millions.
Of the Cage fans, of course. But, ladies and gentlemen, in our Twitch chat, have you got Daniel Cage to win this match? If you do, why don't you bet on him to win this matchup?
Oh, of course.
But it's alright, Daniel. We've got plenty of time.
Yeah, we really do.
Just take your time. And also, a very unwise man once said, don't bet against an original.
Yeah, you like to say that a lot, and he was very wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, he is Big Bad Brodie Lee.
Yes, say Big Bad Brodie is certainly going to give Tanner Cage one hell of a tough matchup, because he is one large individual. You see, he is a pure powerhouse in that ring.
And Brodie Lee, of course, has had his problems with the NSW originals, Trey Donovan and Sam Barnett. So he maybe wanted to take it out on Daniel Cage here tonight.
And maybe look at two. You had an opportunity to smash into Daniel Cage there.
I think that's against the rules.
The bell hasn't rung yet.
Yeah, but I think that would be classed as attempted murder.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe if this was a death match, it'd be legal.
Yes.
But it's not.
No, we don't do death matches here because we're not a silly organisation who tries to kill their wrestlers.
That is very true. No light tube spots here.
No. Wouldn't mind once in a while. They give one to Bisping last night.
Oh, yes. People have done some pretty extreme stuff in NSW, though.
You could just repeatedly hit him across the head as many times as he fans could count along with him, I guess. Thank you to Sunshine Kid for the 1 bit.
Lovely 1 bit.
Thank you for showing your support to NSW. As Brodie Lee and Daniel Cage. Look at this. Referee, good luck, blue shirt.
Good luck, too, blue shirt. Breaking apart and no. Clean break there. There was an actual clean break. No attempted cheap shots.
Oh, you've done it once? Try it again.
All right, blue shirt. Get in there between them. Your head was a bit close to some areas there.
Well, he is small.
That's true.
Oh
my God, what a boot.
We thank you, of course, for tuning in to NSW tonight. If you're watching us live on Twitch, if you haven't followed the channel already, please do so. We are live 4 times a week. Also, with myself, Dave Easton, and of course, the commentary experience of Tim Price, as he spat on his hand.
Oh, disgusting.
My goodness. And he missed.
He missed with the attempted clothesline. Now, big elbow drop by Brodie Lee.
And now, Lee, what's he going to try and do here? He's just going to take Cage and just, well, what a big knee into the back.
And just kick in the back. And then just punch him right to the side of the face. The Cage should take kindly, but can't capitalise on his opportunity.
And we talk about Brodie Lee recently, Tim, about his recent resurgence, you could call it. And of course, he's had his problems with Trey Donovan and Sam Barnett. But as I said, if he can pick up a win over Daniel Cage and kind of keeps building up, he could be looking at a title shot very soon.
Yeah, definitely could. And Daniel Cage are looking to let that happen with the big dragon screw takedown. And that is smart. Go after the legs of Brodie Lee. Now just trying to work over the arm by the looks of it, but no, Brodie's fighting out. And he escapes.
Oh, kick into the midsection. And another one. Big neck breaker.
Yeah, lovely neck breaker by Brodie Lee. And he has got Daniel Cage reeling. Oh my God, what a punch. What is he doing?
Oh my God, what is what is he doing?
This isn't like Brodie Lee.
Oh wow! I have never seen Brodie Lee go to the top. Is that enough? No.
But yeah, I've never seen him do anything like that. A big elbow drop from the top. Look at this, Daniel Cage fighting back here.
Cage has got a lot of guts. Yeah, he will not give up. It will take a lot. His big spine buster.
Beautiful spine buster.
Oh, we're going to see it. Oh, no, he's going to set him up maybe for the cage bottom here.
Yeah, he's looking to set up for it. How's it?
He got him!
Cage bottom.
He got him! And that could do it!
But his foot's close.
No!
He kicks out anyway.
That could have been a controversial ending.
Yeah, I don't know if it was actually under the rope, but it looks very close.
Now, Brodie Lee back in control. No, this could be bad.
This could be very bad. How Cage is covered too, but how woozy is he feeling?
Oh, he's eliminated!
Wrong match, Dave.
Oh.
That was on Raw, and
Brodie Lee's eliminated!
Wrong match, Dave.
That man hasn't got a chair. Wait there, Jojo hasn't got a chair. How are they sitting like that?
They are perched up against the wall, or against the barricade.
Right, wait a minute, look at Brodie! Brodie Lee!
Jesus!
High cross body, he's like a luchador.
Yeah, did he go to Mexico on his time off?
My goodness me, I'll tell you one thing. This is no luchador, though. This is just unbelievable power.
Oh, it is. Jackknife powerbomb.
That could do it. Lucha Brodie.
Oh, I love it.
No!
What?
2 count only. Or Lucha Lee. I don't know which one works best.
I like Lucha Brodie.
Lucha Brodie, fair enough. Now just work it. Oh, look at the torque on the neck.
And that is some torque there, just wrenching on the neck there. Down Cage is some real trouble. He may have kicked out the jackknife powerbomb, but he's still taking some punch. But look at that, he bounces right back up. And a backbreaker to follow.
Oh, see, he's telling everyone he went to the Shane Thorne School of Selling.
And what? Oh, God. No,
Oh.
Daniel Cage, you stupid idiot.
Yeah, I think he didn't have enough time. Oh, no.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God. So,
Jesus.
superplex.
Huge superplex. Daniel Cage in trouble. No, look at that. And now clothesline. The second.
And he's going to leap him with a clothesline.
A beautiful clothesline, especially the leaping one. And another spine buster.
Now are we going to see it? No, we're not.
No,
Cover.
he's going for the cover hook of the leg.
And he got him!
Oh my goodness, he got Brodie Lee.
Daniel, I've got to say, this show has been a bit full of upsets.
It certainly has. But what a victory for Daniel Cage. That is what he needed tonight to really show that downline he deserves a title shot.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Cage, your winner here tonight. The millions and
Millions
are going to be happy around the world as the Cage picks up the win here on Main Event. A big win over Brodie Lee. And, well, you have to say, ladies and gentlemen, we now head full straight for SmackDown Live. And, of course, Maz's big announcement. What will that be? You'll have to tune into SmackDown to find out. But tonight, it is all about the Cage and the millions.
and millions.
And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. We're out of time. A very quick Main Event tonight. I hope you enjoyed it, though. Make sure you do like, share, and subscribe. And don't be fickle on YouTube. Leave a comment as well. Leave a nice few comments. Who knows? But anyway, thanks to Tim, who says goodbye to fans.
Goodbye, fans.
Dave Easton, Tim Price. We'll see you for SmackDown. Remember to keep an eye on Twitter when it goes live. And we'll see you then. Bye for now.